It's Christmas time. Maybe think of Silent Night. Everything is
Oh,
quiet.
jingle bells. Jingle bells.
You want to
Oh
start
no,
again?
please. Or Bonnie M.
Oh God.
Nothing wrong
Oh man,
with Boney M. I used to
how was
love listening to them.
how's the heat? Where were you guys are tuning in from? How's the heat where you are in Durban? It's crazy. It is crazy.
You guys have got the humidity, that's why. It was hot here, I'm not gonna lie. I was walking back from a client this afternoon and I literally had sweat pouring down from my arm to my elbow. It was quite embarrassing. There's no better place to be than in Woolies' food frozen section in this weather.
Yes. That always works.
Well, not
Um,
when you walk around holding a tub of ice cream to cool yourself down and your son puts it on TikTok and it gets 45,000 views. That's not cool at all.
so I was just chatting to Speech. Oh, somebody's got feedback. We were struggling to log on.
And he's
Had some
struggling, yeah.
rain.
Veronica, here we go. That person sounds like they're in the void or something. Here we go. All right. Yeah, let's mute. Yeah,
There's
sorry,
only
you said
51 people on the call, so I don't know
he's
why he's
struggling.
struggling.
Okay, internet probably.
Yeah, because it had rained, he said. So let me
Okay,
just yeah, check
check with him one
again.
more
That'll
time.
do.
Otherwise, we can start. It is hot nights. I had a bath, went out in the morning, had another bath in the car. Go figure. It's crazy today.
Yeah, I see even here my network, and today I decided not to even try the laptop because I struggle there. So I
Can
can see
Yes,
here.
I think if he's not on, we can start either Endumi or you can do the first half if you're up for it, or yeah, we'll just go with it. And then Frankie can do the hosting because yesterday she did it, I think, right? She forgot.
Yeah, I can do the hosting because yesterday it was my technology that wasn't working. Okay, so who's doing what?
Yeah, can you guys hear me? Because I'm
Yeah.
trying to send messages on WhatsApp, but I see they're not going through. So
Zeph, are you doing, isn't Dumi doing first part and you doing
Yeah, second part.
compensation?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I don't know. Some people are saying they can't hear anything.
No, we're
Okay, we can hear
we need the
Dumi.
audio.
I don't know if it's just Nadia. I think it might be you, my angel.
Then just
It might be on
exit,
your
come
side.
back in. Yeah, exit and come back in and connect with your audio. If you're on your phone, it'll
Yeah,
be on
because
your
we've only got 57 on the call because everyone else is on holiday. And we have to work so that next year we can be on holiday. Okay, so guys, I'm not going to keep you anymore. It's already 4 minutes into it. And so we have Speech, who was going to be helping us out tonight, and he's struggling to get on. He's had some unforeseen weather problems on his end, so that might be interfering with his internet. So, welcome to all of you. There are 62 people on the call. We do have the YouTube link in there in the chat. So, go and copy it and send it out to your people if you need to if we hit beyond 100. Otherwise, just send out your normal Zoom link. That will work in the meantime. And tonight we are going to be hearing from our wonderful member and well, I want to call her a colleague and a friend already because Ndumi is just wonderful and always ready to stand in and help us out and, give a helping hand. So, Ndumi, we are going to be hearing from you, my angel. I know this is a very powerful lady and she loves being in our crypto space. She was not too keen on it in the beginning and she fell in love with it just like all of us have. And so Ndumi is going to be explaining to you why you are here this evening because some of you may not have an idea and that's fine. So we'd like you to use the chat box that's here if you have any questions, you're welcome to put them in the chat box. We will get to them afterwards, and we hope to clarify everything. We have a little fireside conversation after we have our presentation anyway. But for those of you that are here for the very first time, please go ahead and put in that you are here for the first time and let us know what heated part of the country you are dialing in from this evening. We would love to see that. And then once our people have told us where they are dialing in from, if you guys would do the same, please. If you would, our members, if you'd let us know where you are dialing in from, that would be great. I will start letting people in. We are reaching 66 already. First time from Cape Town. Welcome, Cape Town. I have to just tell you, Cape Town, there's something in the drinking water there, because once you guys get in, you are all fired up and you work like crazy, which is fabulous. It's not being recorded, I don't think, right, Zaf? That's one of the questions. Trinidad, welcome, Angela. Okay, Nadia is back in. Let's see. All right, guys. Congo, we've even got the Congo here. Welcome. All right, and George. All right, guys. So let's get started. We are going to be introducing our wonderful Ndumi. Ndumi, please, will you go ahead and explain to everyone why they're on this wonderful call this evening?
Before we go on, Ndumi, could you turn your phone sideways, maybe, and see us?
Yes.
Here we
Can you-
go. Let's see.
Can you see now? Because I was gonna ask you, can you
That's better.
see?
Yeah.
Is it
All
much better now? Yeah, because I was trying to I was gonna ask you guys if you can see my screen, because I know it's super small. Even I'm struggling to to actually see here. All right, so that's better. Thank you so much, Frankie. Thank you for that introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ndumi, and I am broadcasting. I always wanted to say that, from the west of Johannesburg. I have been in the business for 2 months. On paper, it's been 2 months, but working the business, it's less than 2 months, because I did not want to be here. As Frankie told you, I didn't want to be here. I was doing it as a favor to a friend of mine. And you know what? Today I sit back and I'm so grateful that she actually thought of me, and she thought of introducing me to this opportunity, because had she not, I wouldn't be where I am today. So yeah, that's my story. So without much further ado, I'd like us to go straight into it. So today we're going to be talking about Ridebnb, and I'm just going to share with you about what is a smart contract. A smart contract is a self-executing digital agreement encoded in code. It operates on the blockchain platforms like Ethereum, and it automates contract enforcement, enhancing transparency, security, and efficiency by eliminating intermediaries. What is Ethereum? I'm sure if you guys have heard about Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the king of cryptocurrency. It was the first token that we were ever, or coin that we were ever introduced to a couple of years ago. I missed the Bitcoin trade altogether, and Ethereum as well. And Ethereum is now the queen of cryptocurrency, because it is the second largest cryptocurrency out there. All right. And, the smart contract is widely used in sectors like finance and supply chain management. And smart contracts streamline processes and build trust through decentralization. However, they also face challenges such as code vulnerabilities and legal complexities. Okay. So what are the advantages of a smart contract? A smart contract will make the Ridebnb affiliate program unique by automating transactions. I want you guys to just note that it is an affiliate program, and in the second half, Zaf is going to tell you more about how it works. Okay, it automates the transactions, it ensures transparency, and it eliminates intermediaries. You guys will see once you come on board, the transactions are very smooth. When we do the transactions, it literally takes seconds, less than a minute, for you to do transfers between the different, between different accounts. And also it is very transparent, because you get to see exactly what is happening with your wallet and there's no intermediary. So you are in charge. So if I want a payment, I don't have to wait for somebody to approve my payment. If you incorporate, you know that you have to process. For example, I used to work in insurance many years ago. If somebody had a claim, I had to process the claim. It had to go to this department for approval. And there's always somebody, there's a whole chain of processes that take place, but not in this case. This boosts the security, it reduces fraud and streamlines operations, distinguishing Ridebnb from centralized platforms. Ownership. Now, some of the characteristics of a smart contract is that ownership is free. Nobody owns a smart contract, right? And there's no administration. Again, I'm going to touch back on that example that I've just used. There's no admin team that is, involved. There's no back office. You don't have to worry about this being approved, or if anything goes wrong, you can't say, I'm going to log a ticket to support, etc. And then it also has an immutable code. Basically, I was trying to figure out what it meant by this immutable code, is that everything has been encoded. It will work the same. It doesn't matter if you come on board tomorrow to buy, to start, it will always be 0.0046 BNB. Obviously, the price will fluctuate depending on the performance of the coin at that time, but the code is there. It doesn't ever change. There's no payout requests needed. Again, I think it's going to be like the third time that I'm touching on this. You don't have to, when you want to cash out, you don't have to log a support ticket. You don't have to request payout from anybody. You literally log onto your phone, you process, the cashing out, and you've got your money within seconds or, minutes, literally. It is fully decentralized. And again, payouts are instant, 24/7. So if you decide after this meeting, you know what, I've got a couple of dollars in my wallet and I want to take some money out, you can get it instantly. And you don't have to wait for a 12-hour turnaround or SLA, etc. It's got global reach. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an international business. Digital, anything that is digital, you know that you can actually access wherever you are and whenever you want to access it. So it's got global reach. The beauty about it is that for somebody like me who's always wanted to have a business, international business, I can speak to people, to my friends in Germany, I can speak to my friends in America, and they can be part of this amazing movement on the, on Ridebnb. It's got a stable compensation plan. You will see when Zaf goes through it with you in just a bit. It is very stable, and there's no management control. For those of us that are in corporate, we have to report to managers. I was chatting to somebody the other day, and he was saying that for as long as, actually it was a customer, he was saying that for as long as you are employed, you are always going to have to conform to rules, and you are going to have to, to do things within certain parameters. Here, there's nobody who controls the system. Nobody controls what happens. You are in charge of your own business. You don't have a CEO that you have to report to who earns more money. We do all the running around, and we bring in the business, but we don't earn what the CEO or senior management, as we often joke, earns. Yeah. You actually write your own paycheck. The amount of work that you put into the business is what you're going to get out. Again, it's an autonomous operation. And lastly, it runs on the OPBNB blockchain, not on centralized servers. It doesn't stop there. The blockchain and smart contracts, add many more powerful capabilities. Now, what is BNB? The BNB blockchain includes, it includes Binance characteristics like the Binance chain. It's fast, it's decentralized trading. I've done transfers from my account into Binance, and it takes a couple of minutes for me to move money from my account into Binance and from Binance into my SafePal wallet. The Binance Smart Chain, or BSC, it's smart contracts and dApps with low fees. I don't know if you have been in crypto like I have been for a couple of years now. I mean, we work on certain other exchanges, and the gas fees are exorbitant. There was another project that I was involved with. I put in $50. By the time I had bought my coin, it was $11, and everything just went to gas fees or taxes in layman's terms. Now here, I've seen it. The gas fees are very, very low. I think they're like 3 or 2 cents or something like that, but it's very low, and I'm very happy about that. The BNB token is used for fees such as staking and utility within the Binance ecosystem. Now, these are terms that you guys don't have to get yourself involved with because it's jargon at this stage. But the more you learn about the crypto space, you will get to understand all of these. And, together they support trading, DeFi, and decentralized applications. So why would you choose, BNB? BNB is one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the world. It has a massive market cap of more than $81 billion. And the current value is less than 1,000. A few days ago, it went up to just on $800. Right now, it's sitting around the 600 mark, which means that it's got, a huge potential to grow in the coming years, as the market experts say. Like I said, when a few days ago it was around about 800, late 700s, early $800, and they're saying that it's going to go about the 900 mark by the end of this year. Again, it's very exciting because the higher the price of the coin goes, the more money we make. And when the price goes down, we come in and we get more coins and we are happy. That's where you can actually go out there and tell your friends, because it's cheaper for them to actually come on board and be part of this dynamic industry of cryptocurrency. Right. And, the Binance, the BNB coin, it's the 4th number of crypto in the market capitalization. I don't know if you guys know about Binance, but Christian, somebody talking in the background. Can we mute them? Frankie?
Sorry, in dreams, how old you now? Jimmy, you are muted. I don't know if that was by accident.
Yeah, I think it was by accident when you were muting that other person. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Back to the future price of Binance. It is said that, the prediction for the price of Binance is that it's going to reach $856, a maximum price by the end of 2024. By the end of 2024. Like I said a few minutes ago, it did reach an all-time high a few days ago. So yeah, I think that it could actually go further than the 856, but that's just me. I'm not an expert trader or a market guru, but just looking at it, and yeah, that's just me at the moment. And the Binance coin price prediction for 2026 projects a maximum price of $3,820 and a minimum price of $3,300. Now, for me, when I read this slide, I was thinking, my goodness, this is a good time for me to start because it's affordable at the moment. 50 rands at the time when I joined was very, very affordable. Even 70 rands is still very affordable. So why not jump in? And it said that by 2030, the price of BNB could surge up to $10,609 with broader acceptance in mainstream finance. I don't know if you guys are keeping abreast of what has been happening in the market at the moment. Microsoft today, there was news in crypto. Those of us that follow, Microsoft has accepted Ethereum. So you can imagine what's going to happen to the price of Ethereum. So exactly this is what this is basically saying to us as well, that by 2030, it will have acceptance across mainstream finance. That is Binance, that is, or BNB, that is. So if you are like me and you miss the Bitcoin train and you miss the Ethereum, then you don't want to miss this BNB train. And it still is undervalued, and you can actually collect more than 5,000 BNB through this platform that we are in at the moment. Okay, so and what is OPBNB? OPBNB basically enhances BNB chains scalability. It's an optimistic roll-up off-chain transaction processing. There's integration. The part of the BNB, it's part of the BNB ecosystem. And also it's cost efficient. There's lower transaction fees. I've touched on this in terms of gas fees. It's very, very low. So it is affordable. And it also works, it's got the DApp support, and it enables efficient, working of everything. It's decentralized, and the application is decentralized and, developed decentralized. And then just want us to talk about a SafePal wallet. Now, a SafePal wallet, this is where we actually do our day-to-day business, if I may call it that. So you would download your SafePal wallet from your Play Store or App Store. It is a hardware wallet that is air-gapped, it's offline, it's secure, and it has a secure element chip, and it has a self-destruct mechanism, a QR, and it works on QR code transactions. The software wallet, it's a mobile app with multi-currency support, with DeFi's, NFTs, dApp browser, and cross-chain transfers. Again, I don't want you guys to get yourselves too caught up in this jargon, but when you actually download the app, you will find other coins like your Bitcoin, like your Ethereum, and many others, right? And it's very secure. You get a private key storage. You also have, if you've got a phone that has got biometric access, then you can actually use that as well to log in, to get into your wallet. And it has a password authentication. It will require you to have a 6-digit password that you will remember. I've had somebody who actually, I was helping them to onboard and they forgot their 6-digit password. So it's very important for you to remember your 6-digit password. And you can back it up with a recovery phrase. This is very, very important. The recovery phrase, it's that word that I cannot pronounce very well. Mnemonic code. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's a 12 digit phrase, basically. So you get 12 words that you have to write down, keep them safe. If you do have a bank vault, then keep them there. Just make sure that you store it somewhere so that should anything happen to your phone. For example, I had one of my team members that his phone got wiped out. And now he needed to get into his wallet. Had he not saved that 12-letter phrase, he wouldn't have been able to get into his wallet. Now imagine if you've got $1 million in there or $100,000 in there, then you can't access your money. And unfortunately, that's it. Like I said, there is no back office. There is no support team that you can contact to retrieve your code or your password and things like that. So it is very important that you write it down. I mean, I know some phones, for example, like Android, won't even allow you to take a screenshot. Now, the Apple users, on the other hand, I've seen them as I'm onboarding them, they take a screenshot. And I'm like, but yes, you can take a screenshot. How are you going to input it in the next screen if you haven't written it down? Right? Because if you lose your phone, you lose that screenshot and you can't get it on the cloud as well. So you do need to write it down and protect it with your life, because that's where you're going to access your money. Okay, and it's user friendly, it's intuitive, the interface is very intuitive. And really, when you come on board, there's only two things, two tabs that you really need to click on. I know it looks like it's busy and there's a lot happening, but I always tell my people, just don't let this overwhelm you. You only need to press two things. And here we paste, we copy and paste, we don't click on links here. And it's real-time market. It gives you real-time market data and support for token management. You will see as the price goes up, you are able to see, okay, now the price has gone up to $750. And then if it's 656 or 666 like it was last night, and I kept on saying, I don't like this price, you will see it. It's real time. Okay, it's also compatible. It integrates with your Binance DEX, your Uniswap, Pancake Swap, and Wallet Connect. Again, you don't have to get yourself too boggled by all these terms, but these are just different wallets and exchanges that we use in the crypto world. So it is very user friendly, and it does interface with them. With these different wallets and mediums. Okay. How do you start in this business? Like I said, you download your wallet, your SafePal wallet from your Play Store, download a Web3 wallet, and then you top it up with your BNB. Again, there's lots of training videos, and there's your leaders in the business that will take you through the process. So you top it up with BNB, and then you register with a referral link from the person that would have invited you into this business. And then the last step is very simple. You ride with the required BNB, and then you get to enjoy the profits that you will be making by introducing your friends, your family, your community, and just making sure that we are growing this community. At the moment, we are sitting on over 400,000 community members worldwide. And that's, how many people are there in the world? So the sky is the limit. We are here. It's early days, exciting times, and the future looks bright. And that is me. With that, I will hand over to Frankie.
Thank you so much, Njumi. That was absolutely awesome. Thank you for all of the extra golden nuggets that you've given us. It always helps. I say this is more like an education class, right? This is not just about what we are doing in this space. This is also to teach people about crypto, the world of crypto. I mean, when I got started, I love crypto. I hear crypto, I'm like, hey, next best thing we have to get on there. This is the adult banking system. So now we are going to introduce our incredible friend and colleague, our member here and leader, Zaf. Mr. Zaf Khan, he is in Durbs in that sweltering heat, having a couple of showers every day now. At least we know you're looking real clean.
Okay.
And Zaf is an accredited life coach. So, guys, we get to listen to him for free, which is fantastic. And Zaf has also got a whole bunch of, he's got network marketing experience. He, built companies where they were doing incredibly well with millions of dollars. He's done really well. He's built teams of thousands of people. And we are so privileged to have him in our midst and taking us through this incredible journey. And day and night, whenever I was able, to ask him, reach out, please, Zaf, help me with this, that, on the other. No matter how busy his schedule is, he always makes a plan to get back to a person, even if it is like midnight, right, Zaf? So without any further ado, please won't you share your magic with us and show these people what this compensation plan can do and how it can change lives out there.
Thank you so much, Frankie. And thank you so much, Ndumi, for making do with what you have. I know technology can be challenging, and you did a fantastic job from your phone as well. So thanks on that. As hot as it is here, when we lived in Saudi Arabia for many years, over 5 years, it was never this hot. Even though it was like 55, 60 degrees, you would never perspire. Dry weather, best weather ever. But here, humidity is crazy. But nevertheless, here we are. All right, yes, I do have a massive background of building massive teams, but that didn't start there. They always say every master was once a disaster, and we start somewhere. So I used to be at the back of the room when the presentation was happening in the front, always shying away. But the one thing I realized in life, those that are holding the clicker are the ones that make the money. So then I began to basically study personal development, and that brought me to the front of the class. And for some of the people that used to mentor me are now looking up to me for advice. And that's not because I got any ego about it, but it's always good when someone who used to help you now wants help from you. That shows you your progression. But it also shows you how some people can drop the bar. Simple as that. Because if they were kept leveling up as they were, we would never be in a situation like this. But it also shows you your improvement in life, which is also a very good thing. All right, so as Ndumi mentioned about BNB, so let's just quickly go and see if this loads on the BNB page. Let's see. Can y'all see my screen on CoinMarketCap?
Yes.
All right, great. So basically, as Ndumi mentioned, so I went back to about a month, but this happened about just under 8 days ago. So I cashed out a lot on BNB, and I cashed out when it was 9.8% high, because previously it only went 7.2% high from the current price what it was. So in the morning, it was 22% higher than what it was. But most people cashed out then. Why? Because it was the new high. So now you can see the price on top there, right? 783. Yeah, 783. It actually hit its peak right there, which is the new price high for BNB, which was around almost 16,500 Rand, right? 16 for one. For one. And this little token started off at less than 50 cents in South African Rand. If you put $100 in here, you are guaranteed to be a millionaire today, just 10 years time, which is why the banking system can't fathom how the hell this works. And that's a good thing, because they can't touch something like this. You can never make this kind of money in Forex, never ever in history. The other day, a guy took a token for, I think it was $150, made $6.2 million turnover on an 8-day market turn. No one can do that in the history of trading, never been done. How the hell do you take less than $200 and you make over $6.3 million? He did it. Became the biggest trading profit in history. It happened in crypto. So there is gaps in the market for you to make some serious income. It's just that what you do with it is entirely up to you, right? Literally, it can change your life if you run with it. So right now, it went down a bit, which is okay. So it was here, I think, just about a few days ago, and now it's back up here at 705. You can see $705. So in 1 month, it jumped 10.5% high in value. So what that tells you is when you're going to hit the next bull run that's coming soon as well, this is just a start. This is not anything final. Remember, next year is going to be a powerful year for cryptocurrency. Those that invest are going to ride the waves. They said there's going to be the most amount of millionaires ever created in crypto next year, and they did it 4.5 years ago. I think there was well over 10,000 millionaires came through crypto in a short period of time. They said it's going to double this year. So, sorry, next year, which is 2025. So that's just a little bit about the coin market cap and the BNB and stuff. So you can always study more about it if you want. And see 706. So you can see it's gone up already. So this token is growing, and it's one of the most powerful tokens to use when doing any trading in the world. BNB, because of its price, you wouldn't necessarily trade Ethereum because of its gas fees. You will lose out a lot. So Ethereum is good for different sectors of finance, but not for trading in this sense. It'd be crazy to do that. So let's get back to the presentation. All right, so Ndumi covered this part. Can you see my screen, Frankie? All right.
Yes, I can. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Frankie. All right, so when you're building a team, right, it's simple, right? One left, one right, but this is a matrix. So you don't have to place people. People get automatically placed left to right, top to bottom, left to right. There's always gaps that are being filled. There's never going to be a gap in a system, impossible, because as Ndumi mentioned, it's a smart contract. So the best way to describe a smart contract and what it is, do you guys know what a vending machine is? Everyone knows what a vending machine is, right? It's where you put money in, and if you press number one and number one has a Kit Kat there, a Kit Kat gonna come out. You're not gonna press number one and a PS or an arrow comes down. No, a Kit Kat will come out. So it's a code encoded in a code. Simple as that. There's no middleman to decide. It's the code that's deciding. Same here. There's no middleman. If you put money in, money comes out because it's already encoded, and that's how this system works. No payouts guaranteed, no payouts needed. So 100% payouts guaranteed, as Ndumi mentioned. That's exactly what it is. Compare this to a vending machine. That's how it's working, right? So you get 100% of all the profits that come to you from the directs you bring on. So you bring on one person, you get 0.004. That's almost about $50. And you bring on a second person, you get that as well. But that price has changed. I'm going to show you exactly in the next slide about the comp plan and how powerful it is. So because you get 100% of all the income of your directs, the more you refer, the more you earn. And you don't have to refer so many people, but it's just telling you that if you refer 100 people, for example, you can make almost 5,000 Rand. But you're not going to do that because success lies in not how many personals you bring on, but how many people you help build a business. And that's as simple as that. So here's this thing, the comp plan as well. Now, for many of you, this may be a bit foreign because it's in BNB and most of you do not understand that. But we're going to go onto a Excel sheet that Sonia made, an updated one, and I'm going to fill you guys in on the prices and how that works, right? So this is when you are building a team. So we're all here to basically build a business and build a team. So can you see my full screen? Let's see. 1 second, let me zoom into it.
Yeah, it's a little small still, but we're getting there.
How's that?
Way better. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So basically, in the comments below, I mean, how many of y'all know a minimum 2 people? Now, minimum is if you're a minimal person, right? So if you're a maximum person, if you know more than 2 people, you can build a massive business. It's simple as that. And remember, everything that we're teaching you is a one-time thing, right? Whatever you put in is a one-time thing. There's no monthly fees, there's no yearly fees, no annual, whatever it is, nothing like that. So as Frankie started with 50 Rand, I started with 50 Rand back then. It was 50, it's no longer 50, right? Entry cost has gone up. So basically, when you're looking at the slide right now, let's scroll a little bit up. Here we go. All right, so today it's sitting at about 12,504 Rands, right? That's one BNB price, right? Remember when I said it started at about 50 cents, so it basically jumped well over 500,000% up. So when you're looking at beginner, everyone starts as a beginner, right? Doesn't matter where you upgrade to, you always start as a beginner. So you're gonna get 0.004 BNB, which is about 50 Rand for one person. You're gonna get 2 payments of that. That's basically about $100 in total, right? So when you're looking at that, the dollar price is there as well for those of you guys that are in America. So that's what you're getting in the dollar price. So when you get your 2, you help your 2 get their 2 each, simple as that. And then once you get your 2, you upgrade to influencer. That's your first level of income unlocked. You will basically get 4 payments here of 75 Rand each. And basically, in the total, you're left with 300. And then you are going to upgrade, right? You're going to upgrade to that next rank, which is known as Achiever. So as you upgrade through the ranks, the income gets greater, the reinvestment gets smaller, right? So let's take it a notch and let's go to here to Pioneer, right? So Pioneer, you're going to get 32 payments. 32 payments, each payment is going to be 600 Rand. Now, when Frankie and myself and many others that started this as well, that was basically about 450. Right now it's 600 because of the BNB price. Soon that price will probably be 1,000, 1,005, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 because BNB price is going to scale up eventually to about 170,000 Rand for one BNB. So this price right here, this place right here could actually make you a millionaire if you're looking at it. But in today's time, no, it doesn't. But in the next few years, yes, it can. So basically 32 payments here. That means you're helping your team upgrade, right? You start as a beginner. You help them get their 2. Remember something, everyone that comes on board, make sure they have their 2 people, right? Make sure they have their 2 people. There's a reason for that. You want them to earn. Don't just sign them up and say, you know what, okay, I made some money and that's fine. You leave them. That's the wrong way to build a business. You want to help them succeed because the best thing you can do for someone is put money in their pocket so they can basically live a better life. And in here, you're teaching them how to do it. So you know what, whatever they do with that money at the end, it's their business, right? But you're helping them. I think it's the best gift you could give someone is the knowledge on how to create their own ATM. And that's what we call this call, right? So 32 payments, 600 each, right? You're going to finish off here at just 19,000. Now, when BNB was at its all-time high, this 19,000 was 32,000 Rand. You can see the price difference. When it hit the all-time high, this was about 32,000 Rand. Now it's 19, which means it's a buyer's market. It's a good time to build your business now because it's going to scale up. Whatever little you have there is going to be worth 2 to 3 times more. So in total, that's about 874 American dollars. And then you're going to upgrade for 0.979 BNB, which is basically about 1,200 bucks, right? So when you upgrade basically to Mentor, Mentor is going to pay you with 64 people in your business. 64 people in your business that are ranked at the Mentor rank. You can have 100 people in your business, but if you got 2 people ranked as Mentor, that is good. Basically, that means you got paid 1,200 each, right? So for each 64 people there, 1,200 Rand each. That's going to equate to basically 76,000 Rand in payments, right? About 77,000 Rand in payments. That's coming from your 64 people. You guys can see how greater the number gets, right? So you can see from the different ranks from Pioneer, 19,000, and the next rank, 76,000 from those 64 people. Now we have something called Project Champion, which I created, and I said, you know what, we want to have a focal point where people know where to aim. Because like this, when I saw this table, I said, you know what, a lot of people are not going to get the champion because they don't really know what it does, right? They don't even know the benefits of it. So what did I do? I got there first. And then I realized that's the breaking point. That's where you need to get, because when people get to level 7, they know exactly what to do. They are seeing some great money. So let's look at champion. 128 people in your team, right? Right? And each payment coming at 2,500. Now, bear in mind, when BME price goes up to over $3,000, which is about 60,000 Rand, this payment here could be a house payment and a car payment just on one payment coming in. That could be close to 18 to 20,000 Rand when BME price goes up to 60,000. That is nuts to think about it, but that's going to happen whether you like it or not. It's inevitable with the price that's going. 128 people, 2,500 Rand, right? Approximately. Basically, from this whole rank here, you're going to pick up 307,000. When BNB price was $792 each, right? When it's about 16,000 recently, this was 385,000. You can see the price difference on how this can change just based on the token. All you got to do is build your business, let the token do the rest. When it's at its low, don't withdraw, leave it there. When BME price hits a high at over 21%, which was the last high, when it hits between 18 to 21%, take everything out. It's fine. And then when it drops down again, put back exactly the amount you took out. Why? You'll be left with all the profit in your wallet. That's a smart way of basically using your money. So you'll save a couple hundreds or maybe a couple thousands in your wallet, and then that's profit. So if you go to director, which we call the Millionaires Club, which is 256 people in your team, simple as that. 256 people in your team, 4,801 Rand each is going to pay you. I already received a few director payments as well. And it's amazing because this can change the whole look of your wallet, the whole look of your day, a whole look of your week, and a whole look of your month. Can you imagine 3 payments like this? Right? What will you do an extra 12,000? Right? Just 3. You're going to get 256 payments of that. That's 1.2 million Rand, right? 1.2 million Rand on director. We call it the Millionaires Club, but in America, it's not. Why? Because it's about $55,000. But in South Africa, I think a lot of people can do with that. What would you all do with an extra million? You can put it in the chat box. I mean, would you free up a house, free up college, education fees, whatever it is? Would you change your PO box? Would you change your country? I don't know, right? Entirely up to you. That is some good money, what you can do with that, right? And if you go to Titan, which is number 9, basically 512 people within your team, each payment coming in is 9,000. Look at it, round it off, 10,000 Rand a payment. 10,000 Rand for one payment. What if you wake up in the morning with 10,000 Rand in your account because you built a business and you started with 70 Rand? 70 Rand you started and over 10,000 Rand payment. You get 3 of that in a month. I think people are going for holidays. Crazy. If you look at this here, 4.9 million. People, that is life-changing money, right? If you already got your life set and you're building this as a plan B, it's a fantastic plan B. If you're building this as a plan A, it's a fantastic plan A. It doesn't matter. This is the money that you truly needed, but didn't know how to make, and now you do. And someone in our business, Prema, who's our upline, she became the first lady in the entire company and the second person in the entire company to hit Emperor 2 times. I was on a call with her earlier on. 2 times she hit Emperor, second time today. Emperor pays you what? You look at that, right? I'm not even going to read out that figure. You guys know what that is, right? That is crazy money, right? And each payment is what? 76,000 Rand. 76,000 Rand. Remember, this is a smart contract. It's going to pay you exactly what it is. There's no deductions, nothing. The price will only increase. So that's basically 6 BNB, right? Six BNB, and that's what you're going to get. Simple as that. Each payment is 6 BNB. 1 BNB is about $705. That's 6 of it. That's going to give you that 76,000 each. So the comp plan is there. The system works. Why? Because we made it to director and we got paid every single time. And it's very easy to build a business. Well, it's very simple, not easy, because if it's easy, everyone will be able to do it. So in that way, you get to see exactly what is possible and how you can make it possible. Get back to the slides. All right, so when you get to those last 3 ranks, right, Icon, Legend, Emperor, you unlock something called residual income. And if you work your way there every single day, like clockwork, every 24 hours, with the amount of people coming into the system, and basically there's about 10,000 people, 10,500 people coming into the system every single day. It's going to pay you 0.35% on each of those ranks, right? Each of those ranks, you can get residual income. Now, if you're looking at it, that's basically about 210, 220 rands a day every single day. It can increase, can decrease, depending, because the amount of people coming there are all participating in the global pool. So everyone's earning. So bear in mind, please have a team if you're going to get to that rank. If you've got no team, you're wasting your time. This is a rank that pays off itself. So you can get up to 1.5 times royalty income. So Ndumi mentioned as well why Ridebnb. As I mentioned, it's a smart contract using the best token in the world for trading, which is the Binance token, and it's working on the OPBNB blockchain, which is a Web3 wallet. So why are we building this? Basically to attract gaming token manufacturers, gaming projects, a cryptocurrency exchange, and basically to build our own blockchain. Bear in mind, there's going to be many blockchain projects coming as well, but nothing beats this because of the Binance token as well. We're going to attract trading bots, people who can create a trading bot, which means that basically you can have a platform where we're going to get first input of every program that comes out, and we're going to decide if we want to jump on board or not. So in the right place at the right time, and many more Web3 projects coming. So this is just one side of it. And there's many more projects coming as well in future. So we are basically building the network for that, where we keep all the money. Simple as that. This is not a thing where we're putting money towards. You're making money for yourself and for whatever else you want. So basically, the autonomous community tree has an innovative smart contract with cutting-edge functionality, unique business model of the decade, and auto-spill binary structure that pays all community members. So there's literally not one person that ever joined this and never get paid. Why? You sign up, you bring your first person on, you get paid. Second person, you're in profit, and then you upgrade. Simple, quick, 3 steps, right? So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll get to the comments shortly. And I would like to hand it over to our host, Frankie. You're muted.
Well, there we go. Thanks so much, Zaf. That was awesome. I just wanted to address something here in the chat box. So a lot of you guys are on this. Nadia, I don't know if you are in the business. Can you just give us a thumbs up if you are in the business? I don't know if anyone can see if Nadia is gonna answer us there. But what I want to tell you guys is it is 100. Yeah, she's in the business. Great. So what you need to do tonight, if you haven't done it yet, is you need to go and add a wallet for your son on your account, and you need to work that leg like crazy, like there's no tomorrow, because there is a way for you to make enough money in this business so that you can actually pay for your son's operation. Zaf, I know you've got a charity account on yours. I'm managing businesses for my son, for my daughter, for my future daughter-in-law, for my grandbabies. So, guys, we can do it. And there is a way for you to make that money for your son's operation. So, if you're working for just a job and you don't have a side hustle, you don't have anything else that you're doing, how are you going to ever pay for an operation? If you don't have a medical aid in this country, like good luck. Now I've gone and sat in the provincial hospitals before. It's a nightmare. So guys, honestly, there is a solution here for you. And I wanted to do it with $50. Like all of you on this call, I'm sure a lot of people have got involved in terrible scams before. Unfortunately, it is a part of the world that we live in. You've got to be careful. You've got to watch. I mean, you get friend requests. People want to hack your phones. They want to hack your bank account. I'm forever getting the new thing is this stupid courier thing where they know that people are buying gifts all the time and stuff over the internet, and so you'll get this thing that says pay X amount for your parcel. I'm like, idiot, do you think that I don't know? I didn't order anything, but they'll try and you'll be vulnerable. If you have got a package on its way, you wouldn't check that. So we live in a world where people get scammed, but this right now, 70 rand, 70 rand, not dollars, guys. And you can really, like, people say, well, isn't it a pyramid? Best pyramid I've ever seen. Shane says it's the worst pyramid he's ever seen. I think it's the best pyramid I've ever seen because the other day I was able to draw out $100, and you go and work it out, it's over 2,000% that I made on that. So I just think this business is fabulous. And so Nadia, you don't have medical for your son. Open up that second account, and if you're not sure how to do it, your upline and everyone here is willing to help you and show you. Zaf, you want to share anything?
Thank you so much. It's so nice to see people have great intentions. I mean, Nadia mentioned about her son. If you got me on WhatsApp, you can kindly reach out to me because I have connections around the world when it comes to health challenges, and sometimes you could avoid an operation by just doing the right thing. So just reach out to me on WhatsApp and we'll chat. All right. So also, D Temba mentioned I pay for my niece's pilot training program. I also want to get a pilot license. It's completely amazing. It's on my bucket list. Look at all these amazing things. Everything here I can see that most people wanted to do in school, but I know what education system ruined them and told them what they must do and not what they should do. So Samuel Kelisiwe says, I want to buy a property so bad. You know what? With this, you can choose where you want to live. My mentor said, Zeph, I don't go on holiday. I choose where I want to live because when he goes for an entire month. Imagine that, right? It's amazing. Let's see. Thank you, Joseph, for that wonderful comment. Let's see. There was a lot here. Someone said, okay, there's a lot of comments here. Okay, let's see. Here we go. For instance, a downline, wait, that's just skipped up. I think you answered that. For instance, downline not interested anymore and willing to give up their wallet. Yeah, it is allowed. It depends if you know them, right? Because as Frankie mentioned, remember your 12 words can be accessed only by you. But if they have the 12 words still on their phone, they can still log into that. It's not going to stop them. This is a Web3 wallet, right? It is secure, but it's secure only as secure as you want it to be. For example, if you give me your 12 words, I can open your wallet on my phone. Simple as that. I don't need your password. I just need my phone's password and your 12 words. So if you know the person, it's fine. If you don't trust them, just open a new account. Just have peace of mind. It's totally fine on that.
If it's family, don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't do it.
Money changes blood very quick for some
My
people.
family would. No, let me not say that.
I have joined, but I'm back
You're on
into
YouTube forever.
I can put my prospects as well. You're stuck at the barcode and don't know what to do next. And someone, yeah, Joseph, just get back to who assisted you. Thank you, Theo, for that reply as well. Basically, yeah, tomorrow night we're doing a training. So here's the thing: when someone funds your wallet, the next thing is for them to walk you through the sign up. Every person should never sign someone up if you don't know how to sign up. Don't just have them pay money to get signed up and then you leave them, right? So I'm sure your sponsor will get back to you on that. Maybe he or she is busy, but that's the protocol. First, you basically get your wallet, you download it, you get your barcode, you send it to whoever's buying your crypto for you. They'll fund it. Next step is for you to sign up. Do it all within the hour, right? Don't wait the entire day. So tomorrow we're going to teach you how to buy your own crypto as Thursday night. That's going to be at 8 o'clock, not 8:30. So make some time on that. Let's see. Shakun says, I want to help the sick so badly. Yes, there's so much of people you can help, with some people have a misconception that money is evil. No, it's the misuse of money that's evil. With more money, you can help more people, right? Mother Teresa, tens of millions of dollars in the bank, right? People gave money. She used the money for whatever she used it for, I don't know, but she died a millionaire, right? Helping the poor. So with more money, you can do a lot more. With no money, it's quite challenging to actually move. You want to help someone, but how do you help them, right? You can basically help them with whatever they need with an abundance of money, right? You can never, how can I say, you can never buy someone's happiness, but for the things that you can do for them will change their whole life around, right? So let's see. Any other? Please add me to the
Besides,
WhatsApp.
it's a lot more fun to cry in a Porsche than it is to cry in a Datsun, I suppose.
Oh God, yeah. It's a glorified Beetle, the Porsche. It's a nice car though. I love it. Yeah. All right. So I wanted an NGO. That's good. Yes. Look, there's so many places in the world, right? If you look at it like Uganda, what we did with my mentor, he went to Uganda and just for a couple of thousands of pounds, they built an entire village school for over 52 orphans. They now have beds, they have running water, they got a farm. He's teaching the kids. All these kids were abandoned by their parents. You can build a big school there. You can build a whole community there for just under 100,000 rand, right? You cannot do that in this country. There you can, because people are grateful. And you know what? It's amazing when you look at those kids sleeping on beds instead of mud floors anymore. So it's a lot you can do for the world. With little, you can do so much more. So yes, that's the best thing to do, give back to the community. And yeah. So anyone else got any questions you wanna ask Ndumi? Nelly as well. Nelly is from Cape Town. Nelly, you can also anyone also unmute is totally cool. And just give a testimonial or something that you want to ask, yeah. And then we'll call it a night. Mariette, you said it is heartbreaking that people cannot see. Look, in life, one thing I realized, I'm not the most religious person, but a famous story comes to mind is Sodom and Gomorrah. As much as Abraham wanted to save a lot of people didn't see the vision. And guess what? This is not for everyone to see. You'll show it to them and tell you, no, I don't want it. Why? Because it comes disguised as overalls, which means you have to go to work. Yes, you got to go to work. There's no such thing as you're going to make money for nothing. You go to a casino to try and make money, you lose more money. But everyone goes there thinking they're going to win. But who wins in the end? The casino, right? Simple as that. So in life, don't be discouraged that they cannot see what's in front of them. You just got to break through and move them out of the way, and then you'll see the right people will come your way. So just keep doing that. It's simple as that, right? They're just not meant to see this. They'll see this when you are successful. And then they'll say, okay, now I'll join. Well, you should have joined 5 years before, but you know what? Now's the next best time to join. So simple as that. Don't be discouraged, right? They're just not meant to be in your path in life. Simple as that. All right.
I think the hard sore part is we always want the best for the people that we love,
It's the expectation.
and that's it. And we get so disillusioned when they don't see what we see. But you just have to get in. Oh, shame, Nelly's in a public place. All right, we got you, Angel. But I mean, I love this, and we've become such a family, haven't we? I mean, I am officially going to be in for 2 months on the 15th. And we have got such a community, beautiful people here that are all, you want to go and find the people that have got vision, that are like-minded. I mean, I've got Edward, he's watching from YouTube tonight, and there he is stuck in the middle of only God knows where he's stuck in. I mean, in the middle of nowhere. And he all he has is chickens for neighbors. And yet he's been able to build a community, guys. If you're serious about it and serious about changing your lives, you have to take different steps. You have to do things differently. It doesn't help crying while you sit lying on your bed watching Netflix. Guess your bank account is going to be exactly the same tomorrow when you wake up, and next year, and the year after. And the only people that are making anything are the people on Netflix and nobody else. There's a time for Netflix, nothing wrong with it. Just don't let it consume your life, rather be on a call. We're asking people to dedicate a few hours a week for the next 12 months and to grow a community with us, because everything's got a community. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Even a church is a community, right? So go and find the like-minded people. Go and find the people who are always looking for solutions. They're positive. Those are the guys, the ones that you can look up to as a leader. And Jim Rohn always used to speak about recruit people that are better than you. You know, you don't just go and recruit people that are below you that you think you can, shunt around in this business. It's not about that. Find people that are better than you, better leaders that can explain a compensation better than you, and they can draw a crowd. Those are the guys that you want to look at. So invite them all, and your upline is there to help you. Whoever's brought you in the business actually owes you that. They must assist you with your people if you've got three-way calls and things like that. So, I asked prospects to skip Wacky Wednesday and register with me. That's a cute one. I like that. Saturday, we're not having a Saturday training this Saturday coming, right? It's tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll leave the Saturdays out because it's I'm actually very busy on Saturdays right now because I got a big project coming up. And we'll do it on Thursday, so you guys will have the weekends off. So build your business, enjoy your family time and stuff. So
Yeah,
Monday
we'll
to Friday.
resume again like January because it's
Yeah.
holiday season and silly season and people have
Silly
gone away.
season.
Silly season, it's time to make money, guys. Next year we're having a different December.
That's
Okay.
Any
right.
other questions, or are
Definitely.
we gonna call it a night? And
I see King Jonathan. Yes, definitely get back to Romeo on that. And yeah, just get started. This is crazy. I already made 6 BNB and it hasn't even been 2.5 months. So it's still fresh. You can earn up to 5,000 and more. So yeah, it's crazy. I mean, we just hit 8 levels in the space of less than 2 months, and there's 12 levels. Right? You can do the math on that. I mean, next year, June, definitely we're all emperor, and that's going to be crazy. Well, not even June. I would say by March, April will be emperor, definitely. And we're also doing a Dubai trip next year, by the way. So March, we are planning a trip to Dubai, and directors, you're all welcome. Because why? Because director income can get you there, and you want to get there. I want you all to experience what we are experiencing as well. And once you get your first few payments of director, it's life changing. Let me tell you that. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So get there, and we'll probably book a plane for ourselves. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's fun, right? You got to make it fun. We got to enjoy that money as well, make some memories. I mean, what fun is it to just make it and be miserable, right? Have some fulfillment, enjoy, do something for someone that you wouldn't do. And why? Because you started with 70 Rand. So if you do buy a Porsche or Lamborghini, put 70 Rand in the back. People ask, what? You can tell them. Anyways, thank you everyone. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. training call, not a presentation, training call. Quick,
not 8:30, 8.
yeah, 8, yeah. Yes, I can send you that Estwin Malgas. I don't know which group you're from, but yeah, just reach out to whoever invited you. Chances are you came through our group. So yeah, I'll send that. All right, yeah, I'll put it there.
I'm sending on the group for all of us. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go play around with it.
I'll put it on the WhatsApp channel. Anyone has access to a phone there, can you put the WhatsApp channel on the chat before we cut? Then people can just join it.
Okay, I'm doing that now.
So
Oh, thank you. He's so much
just
better than
subscribe to that channel that's in Doom is putting. I'll put the presentation there, and I'll put the spreadsheet that Sonia made. So yeah, just give thanks to Sonia. She's always so amazing and helpful with that.
For sure.
Yeah, Shakun, we
All
will
right,
record.
guys.
Yeah.
Blessings to each and every one of you. Get started. It's $70. Don't allow this opportunity to leave you. There is, I mean, governments, all of the guys out there, the banking system, they don't want us to make money, okay? Everyone talks crypto like they give it such a bad rap. And really, when you hear crypto, you should start paying attention. You should start looking it up. You need to go and read everything about it. I mean, the regulations are starting to come in. I see even Namibia, that article I sent you today, Zaf.
Yeah.
They're starting to regulate it and say, let's go. So grab this opportunity. I love to say this because it's the truth. Everyone wants to make $1 million until they figure out that you have to work for it. Okay. So you'll see so many people, they are all in big bang. They are like, let's do this, let's do this. And a week or 2 or 3 weeks later, they fade and there's nothing there. And there's an 80-20 principle in life, and you'll see it with everything that you do. When you first get started, there'll be like 100 people on the call, and then it starts tinkering down. We'll see in the new year how many of the old people are still with us. So prove me wrong, and let's make a change, and let's all come back in the new year with a huge blast if you guys are going away on holiday. And if you are going away on holiday, then go, like if you're going to an island, write the whole island up.
Sounds like a plan.
One way to
Sounds
do
like a
it.
plan.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All
Thanks,
right,
everyone.
guys.
Alright,
Blessings
guys.
to each
Thank
of you.
you.
Take care. Love you all.